Judd, more than 12 months since your World Championship win now. How pleased are you to be going in to defend a World Championship, and were you worried that you might not even ever get the opportunity to do it?
Yeah, at one point I think everyone was quite worried. The sort of logistics of being able to put on a tournament that big and the qualifying stages was always going to be difficult, but I think everyone involved with snooker, Matchroom, World Snooker, everyone behind the scenes has done an amazing job at the Championship League and again with the top 8 tournaments. So I think Barry is always going to find a way, if it's possible, to get everything done, and I think snooker's in a good place, and it's now just exciting to look forward to that event, and hopefully all going well that things go ahead as planned and have that chance to defend the title. Obviously it's going to be a little bit different behind the scenes and stuff, but just being able to walk out there into that arena, even if there is no one there, it's going to be special for me just to enjoy it and just get that chance that was nearly taken away from me.
Yeah, what will it be like to walk down those steps, whatever environment it's like? I mean, I know Mark Williams said that last year he was quite emotional doing that. It'll be quite an amazing moment for you.
Yeah, I think I watched that, and considering he doesn't strike me as a particularly emotional person, it's got to be quite a special feeling, especially the amount of time he went with not winning it. So I kind of feel like after the amount of time it's taken me to really get there, losing in the final when I was 21, I've kind of waited my time 9 years to finally win it. It's just all that more special, and I'll just enjoy it that much more.
Looking back at last year's World Final, it was an amazing match. You broke all sorts of records in terms of the centuries. Do you think that, given the importance of the match, that's the greatest snooker you've played thus far in your career?
Yeah, but in that final I felt like I just wasn't going to miss, so that's what made me confident after the first session. After about 5-all, I think it was, I played some great snooker, kept John out, and that's what you've got to do against him. And towards the end of the game, I kind of just was in the zone, and I knew I wasn't going to miss, and everything I was taking on was going in. So it's a feeling that you don't get very often, and especially to get it in a World Championship final special.
Did it make it even more special that it was a dominant performance against someone like John Higgins, and that was how you got your first world title?
Yeah, it was even more special playing John after what had happened in the 2011 final. It was nice to get revenge, and it was so comfortable in the end that I was able to sort of enjoy it. I know a lot of my finals you kind of don't even know what's happened, and you win 10-8, 10-9 or whatever, but this was one, as well as the Masters against Ronnie. Both times I've played two of the greatest people to have ever played the game, and been able to really sort of take in everything that's going on and be so comfortable out there that I was able to fully enjoy every moment.
And given the 2011 and the near misses at the Crucible over the years, what did it feel like to finally get your hands on that World Championship trophy at the end of the match?
Just pure relief, really. No other emotion. I think it was quite overwhelming to win it finally, and just so much sort of pressure and relief sort of just left my body after winning that event. And I think you've seen this season just able to really fully enjoy myself and relax, and kind of proved what I'm about on the table, and everyone's now seen what I'm capable of doing, and just about keeping that consistency up now.
And the brand of snooker you played in that match, do you think if we're to move the sport forward and attract new players to start playing in new audiences, do you think that is the way forward for the sport?
Yeah, it's always going to have, you need variety in sport. That's what makes it. But I mean, if everyone sort of played that style, then people will get bored. But for me, it's something that I enjoy doing. I'm never going to change my game to end up being a sort of a really tactical player as I get older. I think I'd rather just fall off the tour and go do something else than do that. So in my head, ever since I'm young, I've always had sort of the crowd in my head. What are they thinking? Are they enjoying it and stuff like that? So I always want to put on a show for them, and it's always in the back of my head when I'm playing that I don't want anyone to be bored watching me, and sort of just always want to entertain the people watching at home.
And just finally, every first-time world champion always has the Crucible Curse to deal with. No one's ever defended it for the first time. What would it mean if you were to do that this year?
Yeah, in a way, it's a good thing. There's no pressure on me. Every great of the game, Stephen Hendry, Ronnie, John Higgins, Steve Davis have never won it. So returning after winning it for their first time. So for me, it's about getting over that first hurdle. I don't want to go out there and lose first game. So there'll be a little bit of pressure on that. But I think if I can get over that and get into the tournament, then there's absolutely no reason why I can't go and do well there.
Well, it'll be fascinating to watch you go and try and break that curse, Judd. Good luck.
Thank you.